Welcome, students of Europe Hotel School. In every single hotel, there's this unseen engine. It has a massive impact on everything from safety and efficiency to your bottom line. Today, we're going to go behind the scenes to uncover exactly what it is, and more importantly, how AI is completely transforming the way we manage it.
So let me ask you a question. What do you think is the most high-risk part of a hotel? Your first thought might be the kitchen, maybe guest security, but one of the biggest threats is actually hidden away, humming quietly in a mechanical room somewhere. Let's take a look at the real heart of a hotel's operations.
Here's how we're going to break this all down. First, we'll pull back the curtain on this unseen engine. Then, we'll get into the two major threats that are always lurking within it. After that, we'll see how AI is stepping in to take control. And finally, we'll look at the incredible impact this has on a hotel's performance.
All right, so what is this mysterious unseen engine I keep talking about? Well, it's one of the most critical yet most overlooked pieces of equipment in any large hotel, the cooling tower.
Think of this thing as the absolute workhorse behind your hotel's air conditioning. Its whole job is to keep your guests comfortable by getting rid of all that excess heat. But its very design, using warm water that's exposed to the open air, well, that creates the perfect storm for some really significant operational risks.
Okay, so let's dive into the specifics of those risks. You know, every facility manager is basically in a constant battle against two primary dangers that are just waiting to multiply inside these water systems. On one side, you have a huge biological threat. That warm, wet environment is literally the perfect breeding ground for dangerous bacteria, most famously Legionella, which is a massive public health risk. Then, on the other side, you have a chemical threat. If the water chemistry gets even slightly out of balance, minerals start to build up, creating this layer of scale that just cripples the system's energy efficiency. Now, the traditional way to handle this is with manual testing, but that might only happen once a week. And as this quote really drives home, a lot can go wrong in that 7-day window. The system can become wildly inefficient, or, much more alarmingly, it can become a genuine danger to public health. And the impact of that inefficiency? It's staggering. Just a microscopic layer of mineral scale, we're talking as thin as a single sheet of paper, can slash the system's efficiency by a whole 10%. That means the entire cooling system has to work way harder, burning through electricity just to do its job.
So how in the world do you solve this? Well, this is exactly where AI completely changes the game. Let's take a look at a platform called Ecolab 3D.
Now, this isn't just some minor upgrade. It's a total transformation of how water management is done. The Ecolab 3D platform uses AI to shift the entire process from a reactive, manual task that happens maybe once a week to a proactive, intelligent, and continuous process that runs 24/7.
So how does it work? It's a really powerful but simple three-step loop. First, sensors are constantly monitoring the water quality. Second, the AI analyzes that constant stream of data. And it's not just looking for problems that are already there, it's predicting future ones, like identifying scale risk before the minerals can even begin to solidify. And finally, it takes automated action, instantly adjusting chemical levels or triggering something called a blowdown to neutralize the threat.
And what's really fascinating here is the level of detail the AI is tracking. It's not just looking at one thing. It's monitoring conductivity to predict scale, it's watching the pH to stop corrosion in the pipes, and it's even tracking the corrosion rates of the metal itself, all of it in real time. This is a level of precision it's physically impossible to achieve with manual testing. So, what does this all actually mean for the hotel? What's the bottom line? Let's look at the real tangible benefits for finances, guest safety, and the hotel's reputation. The most immediate impact you're going to see is on energy costs. By preventing that insulating layer of scale from ever forming in the first place, the AI makes sure the cooling system is always running at peak efficiency. As you can see right here, this optimizes energy use and can save a hotel thousands of pounds in electricity costs every single year. This technology really delivers what you could call a triple win for any hospitality operation. First, you get maximum energy efficiency, which means big cost savings. Second, you get constant, reliable water safety, protecting both guests and staff. And third, the system automatically creates a digital audit trail, which is an absolutely invaluable record for proving you're meeting compliance standards. As the future leaders in this industry, you really need to understand that this is so much more than just a fancy new system. For any modern facility manager, a tool like this is absolutely essential. It's all about protecting your assets, protecting your guests, and ultimately protecting your business from liability. And that really brings us to our final thought. As AI continues to automate these complex behind-the-scenes operations, the role of the hotel manager is fundamentally changing. The real question for you is, how will you leverage these incredibly powerful new tools to create a strategic advantage in your career?